In your headlines, the Ministry of Home Affairs and Social Development is seeking foster parents. And past students from the Clement Howell High School reconvened 30 years later for their class reunion. Hello, Turks and Caicos. Welcome to PTV Newswatch. Thanks for tuning in on this Tuesday, July 26, 2022. I'm Khalees Williams with today's newscast. The real news starts now. The Ministry of Home Affairs and Social Development is looking for dedicated foster parents. If you are one of those persons who always saw yourself lending a hand in this area, we tell you how you can pursue your purpose of becoming an adoptive parent.
A foster care parent plays an important role in caring for children who have experienced trauma, abuse, and in some cases, neglect. Some children have also fallen victim to circumstances where they're residing in households where parents or caregivers are out of work and can no longer provide for extended periods. If you or someone you know is willing to give a genuine helping hand, here's how you can help. The Department of Social Development has launched a foster parent recruitment exercise to provide care and protection to children in need of a suitable foster care home. Officials say it is important for persons interested to be genuinely willing to open their home to a child in need, to be someone who can provide patience, understanding, and a safe and supportive home. Being bilingual in Creole and Spanish is a plus. Interested persons can visit the department where they will complete the screening form to which an assessment interview will be scheduled, and if necessary, a home visit and completion of a foster care training session will be carried out. Just in case you were wondering, officials say you don't have to be married, a homeowner, or own a big home. You won't need wide-ranging parenting experience or possess a lot of money in order to qualify. You'll just need to possess the qualities that coincide with providing a loving and caring environment for your foster child. According to UNICEF, there are roughly 153 million foster children worldwide. Every day, an estimated 5,700 more children become orphans. However, in most cases in the Turks and Caicos Islands, depending on the circumstances, some children are able to be returned to their rightful homes to a more fitting situation. Newswatch reached out to the department for some local statistics and will have that for you in a subsequent newscast once that information is received.
Now we take a look in the latest in court and crime across the island.
Four months after an incident that left a Grand Turk father dead, a young man, we are told, was charged with his murder. Police were called to a home near the well in South Dock in the late evening of March 15th to find the lifeless body of a man in front of an apartment complex. He was identified as 45-year-old Travis Parker. Sources say Akeem Lightbourne has been charged with the 45-year-old's death after a ballistic report confirmed that a weapon found at Lightbourne's home was the weapon used to shoot and kill Parker, who was visiting a friend. He was shot once in the head and died at the scene. Sources say Lightbourne was also found in possession of some of the victim's belongings. Reports are that Lightbourne did not act alone and had two accomplices. In other news, Renardo Clark and a 14-year-old male were also charged and are in police custody after being found in possession of an illegal firearm. They are set to appear in court for a sufficiency hearing in September 2022.
In regional news, the Caribbean Public Health Association, known as CARPA, held high-level meetings to take a look at regional health security and solidarity. We have the details. From July 19th to the 21st, the high-level meetings held at the Hyatt Regency Trinidad saw national epidemiologists, laboratory directors, and environmental officers from CARPA member states, CARICOM, international development partners, and chief medical officers in attendance. The three-day consultations were funded by the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the AFD, and Global Affairs Canada. At the opening ceremony of the stakeholder consultations on regional health security, Dr. Joy St. John, Executive Director of CARPA, stated that the impact of COVID-19 led to CARPA realizing how much ground they had yet to cover for the ever-growing variants of COVID-19, the latest subvariants of Omicron being the highly infectious BE1 and BF1. She further said that the lessons they learned from the massive fight they faced against COVID-19 will prove to be very useful in their fight against monkeypox, a disease which has unfortunately swiftly spread to the Caribbean. Dr. St. John then went on to say, and I quote, "The time is right for this meeting of key stakeholders to discuss regional health security, face the problems of the deficiencies and faults, and plan collectively for the most effective ways and efficient roadmap to fix the ring fence that the CARICOM Caribbean needs to deal with whatever is around the corner." End quote. Dr. Lisa Indar declared that CARPA is refocusing on strengthening capacities and sustainable mechanisms to promote economic recovery and resilience, to be better prepared for and to respond to public health issues that exceed boundaries and that can potentially impact economic and political stability, tourism, trade, and access to goods and services in the region. Dr. Carla N. Barnett, Secretary General of CARICOM, gave remarks at the ceremony. She said that as a region, we must consider regional health security as we revitalize our economies. She also stated that we must continue to secure our health, education, and social sectors while living with COVID-19. Dr. Richard Garfield, acting team lead for Global Health Security Agenda, praised CARPA and the Caribbean region for the excellent job in being able to maximize the use of limited resources better than other regions for COVID-19 response. The Honorable Terrence Dayal Singh, Minister of Health Trinidad and Tobago, acknowledged CARPA's stellar leadership in public health and providing evidence-based information, especially throughout COVID-19. We'll be right back with more Newswatch when we return.
This is a reminder that all PTV service accounts are due on the first day of each month. Accounts should be brought up to date by the 28th of the month to avoid disruption in service. Payments may be made on our office at Stubbs Diamond Plaza, Providenciales, Mides Plaza, North Caicos, and Airport Road in South Caicos. Payments may also be made online using Scotiabank, CIBC First Caribbean Bank, and Royal Bank of Canada. Please allow 3 business days for online payments to be processed. We thank you for your cooperation.
Welcome back to Newswatch. In a previous newscast, Newswatch sat down with past students of the Clement Howell High School who were celebrating their 30-year reunion. In this next story, we continue right where we left off. Take a look. Patrice Capron Walker shared with Newswatch her feelings concerning whether or not she missed her high school days.
Honestly, sometimes I do, but I really feel, I had a good time in school. Mind you, school was great. School was wonderful. But I really feel like the outer world is more better than in school. So we miss it for some things, but not for most things.
The former students spoke about which subjects were their favorite during school.
My favorite class was technical drawing.
Yeah, me too.
My favorite class was social studies.
The group shared their favorite part of their high school experience.
Graduation.
Graduating, of course.
You know, when you want to get out, when you're out, you want to get back in. That's how it is.
Well, actually, for me, there was two. We had a dance group.
Yeah.
A Spanish dance group,
Yes.
La Bamba. And that was awesome.
I think for me, my favorite part of high school was that school felt like a home away from home.
Yeah.
The group stated that their connection is still strong 30 years after leaving high school.
We can't control the group chat. These guys have it going on all night. And I'm like, why they want to go to the
Yes, from the time we
Catching
connected
up
to
and
plan
they're
our
just happy.
reunion, we just clicked
We
after
video
30
calling
years.
each other. It's just amazing. I love you guys.
The past students shared that this is the first reunion they've had over 3 decades and recommend that other classes should have reunions as well.
We've never connected through the years. Unfortunately, we weren't able to connect.
Life took place.
So this is our first reunion 30 years later. Yeah, so we're happy, we're thankful for that. It's good to stay connected. I'll encourage classes from years gone by and current or coming up classes to just stay connected.
The group then shared some final remarks.
I just want to thank God for allowing us to see this gathering, for us to get together, for bringing us this far. We've come a long way. 30 years is a long time. We've lost some along the way. And I thank God for all of us who are here and we're able to get together.
On Saturday, it's going to be very nostalgic because all of the songs that we danced and we relate to as teenagers gonna be flying in the air, and I can't just imagine us just getting it on, and it's gonna be really nice where we connect and enjoy each other and participate in something that we did like 30 years ago. I can't believe I'm out of school for 30 years, and it's like, wow, time flies. So enjoy yourself, have fun, stay true to you, and keep connected to your friends and family. I love you guys.
I enjoy my classes. I enjoy the classmates. I love you all with all my heart. And I wish to see another 30 years or before that we come together again to celebrate this class reunion again. But if we don't, then we celebrate whoever is here, and we celebrate it 30 years, 10, 5, whatever, we celebrate it again.
This story has so much valid information that we thought we'd run it again just in case you missed it. In a previous newscast, the premier of the Turks and Caicos Islands spoke about inflation and how it is affecting the citizens of the TCI. He then stated that Turks Islanders and BOTC residents will receive a price inflation stimulus package. The package is worth $16 million and includes 3 parts. The first part of the package will be direct assistance of $1,000 to Turks Islanders and BOTC residents, which is estimated at $12 million. The benefit will be extended to 12,000 people approximately. The payment will go to the individuals who were previously approved for the March 2022 Citizen Stimulus Relief Program, with criteria in place for persons who were not previously included in the last batch. The premier then stated which citizens the stimulus is intended for.
The stimulus is being given to provide relief for homeowners who require assistance with rental payments, provide relief for homeowners who require assistance with utility bills, relieve homeowners who require assistance with loan payments and utilities, provide relief for loan repayments, transportation expenses, and groceries.
He then went on to explain the way in which the stimulus will be distributed and that persons who already applied for the previous stimulus would not have to undergo the process again.
So, it has agreed that the previously approved list of citizens' inflation adjustment stimulus applicants will be used to distribute stimulus checks. In other words, those persons who are already registered in the system based on the last disposition will not have to reapply for the benefit and go through the vetting process. Again, if you received the $500 earlier this year, you do not have to apply for this inflation adjustment stimulus. The payment for you will be processed automatically.
The second part of the package deals with food items. In a post from the TCIG, it was said that the cabinet will reduce CPF to 0% on an agreed number of food items. The third and final part of the package includes additional finance injection into the Works program. Don't move just yet. Coming up next is your weather forecast after this break.
This is a reminder that all PTV service accounts are due on the first day of each month. Accounts should be brought up to date by the 28th of the month to avoid disruption in service. Payments may be made on our office at Stubbs Diamond Plaza, Providenciales, Mides Plaza, North Caicos, and Airport Road in South Caicos. Payments may also be made online using Scotiabank, CIBC First Caribbean Bank, and Royal Bank of Canada. Please allow 3 business days for online payments to be processed. We thank you for your cooperation.
Here at People's Television, we're more than just your leading news and entertainment services. We are
spreading the gospel.
We are breaking barriers.
We are preserving the culture. Each one, teach one.
We are committed to excellence.
We're creating change.
We are creating memories.
We are the future.
I am PTV.
I am PTV. I am PTV.
I am PTV.
We are PTV.
We are continuing the legacy. We are PTV.
Welcome back to Newswatch. Here's the latest in your weather forecast. For the nation's capital, Grand Turk, isolated showers, high 83, low 79, winds east-northeast at 15 to 25 miles per hour. For South Caicos, partly cloudy skies, high 84, low 79, winds east-northeast at 15 to 25 miles per hour. For North and Middle Caicos, partly cloudy skies, high 84, low 79, winds east-northeast at 15 to 25 miles per hour. For Parrot and Pine Key, partly cloudy skies, high 84, low 79, winds east-northeast at 15 to 25 miles per hour. And on Providenciales, partly cloudy skies, high 84, low 79, winds east-northeast at 15 to 25 miles per hour. Here's your sunrise and sunset. Sunrise 6:20 a.m., sunset 7:32 p.m. Now for your high and low tides. High tide 7:40 a.m., 7:56 p.m. Low tide 1:45 a.m., 1:32 p.m. And for your hurricane outlook, for the North Atlantic, Caribbean Sea, and the Gulf of Mexico, tropical cyclone formation is not expected during the next 5 days. And that's it for your weather forecast and hurricane outlook. That's the end of today's edition of Newswatch, but don't forget you can always catch us on our website at www.ptv8tci.com and every weekday right here at 6:30 p.m. I'm Khalees Williams. Stay informed. Thanks for watching.